Welcome back to the Z Coins world, fellow coin collectors and treasure hunters. If you've ever wondered if that loose change in your pocket could be worth a fortune, today's video is for you. We're diving into a coin that might just make you a millionaire. The 1982p mint mark Roosevelt dime. Yes, you heard that right. A dime worth 10 cents could be worth up to $1 million. Stick around because we'll be revealing why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and what you should do if you find one. First, let's start with a little background. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, and the design has remained relatively unchanged since then. However, the 1982p dime has gained legendary status among collectors. Why? Well, the story begins with a minting error. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint produced dimes without the P mint mark, which is usually found on the front of the coin, near the date. This error is what has driven the price of this particular coin to extraordinary heights. Normally, dimes minted in Philadelphia in 1982 should have a small P mint mark. But for a short period, the mint accidentally produced thousands of dimes without this crucial mark. Coins with this minting error have become incredibly valuable to collectors. But that's not the only reason they're worth so much. So, how does a dime go from 10 cents to $1 million? There are a few factors that make the 1982p dime a collector's dream. While millions of 1982 dimes were produced, only a tiny fraction were struck without the P mint mark. Rarity is one of the main drivers of value in coin collecting, and this dime is exceedingly rare. The demand for error coins like this is incredibly high, especially among serious collectors. The combination of a recognizable design with a rare mistake makes it a must-have for collectors. Like most valuable coins, condition matters. The closer a coin is to mint condition, the higher its value. Coins that are nearly flawless, graded as mint state MS 65 or higher, can fetch incredible prices. In fact, one of these dimes sold for close to $1 million at auction. Let me tell you about one famous sale. In 2015, a 1982p dime without the mint mark in near-perfect condition was sold for an astonishing $1.2 million. That's life-changing money for a single coin. Now, the big question, how do you know if you have one of these valuable dimes? Let's walk through the steps to identify if your 1982 dime is the jackpot you've been waiting for. First, check the front of the coin, just above the date. If your dime has a P mint mark, it's not the rare one. But if there's no P, you might be holding a fortune. Make sure it's from 1982. This error is unique to that year, so any other date won't have the same value. The value of the coin increases dramatically with its condition. A worn-out coin won't be worth nearly as much as one that looks brand new. If your dime is in pristine condition, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. Even if your dime looks like a 1982p error, it's important to get it authenticated by an expert. The grading process will determine whether or not your coin is the real deal. So you've checked your change, and you think you've found the rare 1982p mint mark error dime. What should you do next? Cleaning a coin, no matter how dirty, can drastically reduce its value. Collectors and grading companies want coins, and as we mentioned earlier, you'll want to have your dime graded by a professional service. This will help establish its authenticity and give you an idea of how much it's worth. Once you've confirmed that you have one of these valuable coins, you can either keep it as an investment or sell it at auction. Some auction houses specialize in rare coins, and there are even online platforms where you can list your coin. If you're unsure of where to start, it's always a good idea to consult with a coin dealer or expert. They can guide you through the process of selling or holding on to your treasure. Before we wrap up, it's worth mentioning that the 1982p mint mark error isn't the only valuable dime out there. Here are a few other dimes that could also be worth a fortune. This proof coin can be worth upwards of $45,000. Another valuable proof error that's worth more than $450,000. Minted in honor of the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime, this coin is worth several $100s in high-grade condition. Always keep an eye on your loose change. You never know when you might find one of these rare coins. There you have it, the story of the 1982 Mint Mark error dime that could be worth $1 million. So check your pockets, dig through that jar of spare change, and you might just be holding a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, and as always, happy collecting, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you today. Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a dime, just a regular, everyday coin, right? But what if I told you that one specific 2013 Mint Mark dime could be worth a staggering $1.1 million? Yes, you heard that right. Stick around, because in today's video, I'm going to reveal everything you need to know about this rare dime and how you might already have it in your possession. Let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the basics of the 2013 Mint Mark dime. This particular coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' key mints, alongside the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints. The D on the coin is your clue that it was minted in Denver. Most of these dimes were produced in massive numbers, making them seem pretty common. In fact, tens of millions were struck, which makes it even more surprising that a single 2013 dime could be worth more than $1 million. But as any seasoned coin collector knows, it's the smallest details that make all the difference. So what makes one of these dimes worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and error. Some coins from 2013 might have been struck with what collectors call error variations, small mistakes during the minting process that make the coin extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. These errors could include things like a doubled die, off-center strikes, or even missing design elements. Error coins are extremely valuable because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that weren't meant to exist, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. So how can you tell if the dime in your hand is the rare $1 million one? Here are the key features you need to be on the lookout for. Look closely at the coin under a magnifying glass. Does anything seem off? Is there a doubled image of Roosevelt's face? Maybe a slightly shifted mint mark or any letters that look doubled or smudged? The value of a coin is greatly influenced by its condition. Even if you have the rare error, if the coin is damaged or heavily worn, its value decreases. A mint condition or proof version of this error coin is the true jackpot. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC will assess your coin's condition and assign it a grade, which can dramatically affect its value. Sometimes, dimes may have been struck improperly, creating off-center designs or blank spots on the surface. These errors are often easier to spot, but equally valuable. Now, let's get to the big question. How much can this dime actually be worth? A flawless 2013 dime with a major error could fetch up to $1.1 million at auction. That's right, a coin that you might pass over as pocket change could change your life. But remember, the $1.1 million figure is for coins in pristine condition with the most significant errors. If your dime has minor issues or wear, it could still be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Either way, it's a huge payout for a small coin. Now that you know what to look for, the next step is to get your coin appraised if you think you got the one. Here's how. Carefully inspect your coin for errors or abnormalities. Take your dime to a certified coin dealer or appraiser who can give you an expert opinion on its rarity and value. If your coin looks promising, you can send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, which will provide an official grade and authentication. This step is crucial if you want to sell your coin for top dollar. Still think you might have one of these valuable dimes? Here are a few tips for finding rare coins like the 2013 D-Mint Mark dime. Always check your pocket change after making a purchase. You never know what might show up. Ask your local bank for rolls of dimes. Searching through these can yield some unexpected finds, and it's a fun hobby for any coin enthusiast. Coin shows and conventions are great places to meet other collectors, learn more, and even stumble upon valuable coins. So, there you have it, the story behind the 2013 D-Mint Mark dime that could be worth $1.1 million. It's proof that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places, even in your loose change. Make sure you double-check your dimes, and keep an eye out for those rare error coins. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video or learned something new, be sure to like and subscribe for more exciting content about valuable coins. Who knows, the next video might be the one that leads you to discover a hidden fortune. We uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Imagine holding a dime that could be worth over $1.2 million. Yes, that's right. Today we're talking about the incredibly rare and valuable 1975 no-mint Mark dime that shocked the world when it sold for over $1 million at auction. Don't miss this chance to learn everything you need to know about this tiny coin that packs a massive punch. Let's first dive into a little background. The 1975 Roosevelt dime was just like any other dime produced in that era, or so we thought. In 1975, the Philadelphia Mint was producing millions of dimes, and you can usually find them with a P-Mint mark. However, a few extremely rare dimes slipped through the cracks without any mint mark at all. These no-mint mark dimes are the true jackpot find for collectors. But how did this happen? During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing dimes in Philadelphia and San Francisco. Typically, coins from the San Francisco Mint carry the S-Mint mark. However, a few dimes produced for special proof sets in San Francisco were accidentally struck without the mint mark. This was a massive minting error, and only a handful of these dimes are known to exist today, making them some of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. So why does this particular 1975 no-mint mark dime carry such an enormous price tag? It's all about rarity and demand. To date, only 2 known examples of this mint error have surfaced, and because of that, collectors go wild at auction. One of these dimes sold for a jaw-dropping $456,000 in 2011. And get this, the second known example was sold in 2019 for over $1.2 million. These rare dimes were sold at prestigious coin auctions, where collectors and investors battled it out to own a piece of numismatic history. The fact that only 2 examples are known to exist makes this coin one of the rarest U.S. dimes ever minted, and the value skyrocketed because of its uniqueness and pristine condition. Now, here's the part you've all been waiting for. How do you know if you have one of these incredibly valuable dimes? Let me break it down for you. Look closely at the year. It should say 1975 on the front of the coin, which is known as the obverse. Now flip the coin over and check the area just above the date, near Roosevelt's neck. If the coin is from the San Francisco Mint, you should see an S mint mark there. But if your 1975 dime is missing the mint mark, bingo, you may have just hit the jackpot. Remember though, the no S mint mark dimes were part of proof sets. These proof coins were specially made for collectors and not for circulation. So if you find a 1975 dime in your pocket change, it's not likely the ultra-rare version. But if you have a proof set from 1975, go check it now, you might be sitting on a fortune. But it's not just about finding the right coin. The value of a coin can also be affected by its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-condition coin. Both of the known 1975 no-mint marked dimes were graded at proof 68, which means they were in nearly flawless condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you believe you have one of these rare dimes, it's crucial to get it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value. Okay, so let's say you've struck gold and found a 1975 no-mint marked dime. Where do you go from here? The best option is to contact a reputable auction house that specializes in rare coins, like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These places have access to serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for coins just like yours. To recap, the 1975 no-mint marked dime is one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, and its value is astronomical due to its extreme rarity and the demand from collectors. If you think you might have one, make sure to get it checked out by a professional. Remember, these dimes were only part of proof sets, so check your old coin collections and proof sets from 1975. Who knows, you could be the next person to find a $1.2 million dime. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the Z Coins World, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more valuable coin tips. And drop a comment below what rare coin do you want me to talk about next. We're diving deep into the world of dimes, specifically the 1997 D-Mint marked dime that could be worth an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, make sure to stick around because I'm going to show you what makes these dimes so valuable, how to spot them, and why they're fetching such huge prices in auctions. Ready to become a millionaire? Let's get started. So, what is it about the 1997 D-Mint marked dime that makes collectors and investors willing to pay up to $1.3 million? Well, it's not just any ordinary dime. These coins are special because of a rare combination of factors that make them incredibly desirable in the world of numismatics coin collecting. For the uninitiated, there are a few key reasons why this dime has skyrocketed in value over the years. Let's break it down. First, we have to understand the significance of mint errors, rarity, and the condition of the coin itself. Now, let's talk about the D-Mint mark. This tells us that the dime was minted in Denver, but not all dimes minted in Denver in 1997 are valuable. It's the rare errors or unique variations that make a dime worth millions. Sometimes during production, minting machines can create small, unintentional mistakes. These errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, or even the use of wrong metals. When it comes to the 1997 D dime, collectors have discovered that a tiny fraction of them were minted with major errors. These errors were so rare that only a handful of these dimes are believed to exist today. Combine that rarity with high demand, and suddenly we're talking big money, up to $1.3 million. There are a few types of errors that you should keep an eye out for if you're searching for a valuable 1997 D-Mint marked dime. Let me take you through some of the most important ones. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, causing the design to appear doubled. Look closely at key features like the date, the word liberty, or the motto "In God We Trust." If you spot any doubling, you might just have a coin worth serious cash. Another error to look out for is an off-center strike, where the design of the coin is shifted to one side. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some off-center strikes from the 1997 Denver Mint can go for thousands, but if you have a dime that's off-center and in mint condition, that could put you in the million-dollar category. This is when a coin is mistakenly struck on the wrong metal or planchet. For example, imagine a 1997 D dime being struck on a nickel or a quarter planchet. If you find a coin like this, it could be extremely valuable due to its rarity. Okay, So let's say you've found a 1997 D dime with one of these rare errors. What next? Before you get too excited, you'll need to have the coin graded. The condition of the coin is crucial in determining its value. This is where coin grading comes into play. Coin grading ranges from poor to mint state, and the closer your coin is to perfect condition, the higher its value. A mint state 1997 D dime, especially with an error, can skyrocket in price. That's why coin grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are so important. If you've got a pristine 1997 D dime with a significant error and it grades highly, that's when you start seeing those million-dollar offers. So where can you find these dimes? The good news is that rare coins can turn up in the most unexpected places: your pocket change, old collections passed down through the family, or even in flea markets and garage sales. It's all about keeping your eyes open and knowing what to look for. Start by carefully inspecting any 1997 D dimes you come across. Use a magnifying glass or even a jeweler's loupe to get a close look at the coin's details. Look for any errors or unusual features, and if you think you've found something valuable, consider having it graded by a professional. Now, let's talk about the final step: selling your 1997 D mint marked dime. Coins with unique mint errors have fetched astronomical prices at auction. In recent years, we've seen these dimes sell for up to $1.3 million at major coin auctions. Places like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and other renowned auction houses specialize in high-value coins. If you've got a 1997 D dime in great condition, especially with one of these rare errors, the auction block could be your ticket to a huge payday. So there you have it, folks. The 1997 D mint marked dime, potentially worth up to $1.3 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's worth taking a close look at every dime you come across. Who knows? That small coin could change your life. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you found any rare dimes or coins? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We're diving into a rare and exciting topic: the 1987 D mint marked dimes that could be worth a staggering $1.4 million. That's right, these coins could change your financial future if you happen to have one. So, make sure to stick around until the end to find out how to spot these valuable dimes. First, let's talk about the basics. The United States Mint produced dimes in 1987, and those with the D mint mark were struck in Denver. Most 1987 dimes are relatively common and worth just 10 cents, but there's a unique twist that makes some of them exceptionally rare. So what makes certain 1987 dimes so special? It all boils down to a rare variety known as the 1987 D broadstruck dime. This error occurs when a coin is struck without being properly centered on the planchet, resulting in a larger diameter and a distorted appearance. Collectors are on the lookout for these errors because they are extremely rare and can fetch incredible prices at auctions. In fact, some of these dimes have sold for over $1.4 million. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of identifying a broadstruck dime. Here's what you need to look for. Look for a dime that appears larger than usual. The edges may look uneven or bulging. If you have a scale, weigh the dime. Broadstruck dimes may weigh slightly less than the standard 2.5 grams due to the uneven striking process. Asterisk-only dimes with a D mint mark could be the rare ones you're looking for. Always examine your pocket change. You never know what you might find. Keep an eye on local estate sales and coin shows where collectors might sell their rare finds. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A higher grade can significantly increase its value. Asterisk, you can sell your coin through auctions, coin dealers, or online marketplaces. Just be sure to do your research to get the best price. Asterisk. To wrap up, the 1987 D Mint Mark dimes can indeed be worth a fortune if you find the right variety. Remember, not every dime from 1987 is valuable, but knowing what to look for can make all the difference. We're diving deep into a hidden treasure that might be lurking in your pocket change. The 2021 P Mint Mark dimes. These coins could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. If you're a coin collector or just curious about coin values, you're in for a treat. The 2021 P Mint Mark dime was minted in Philadelphia and features the classic Roosevelt design. But what sets this particular coin apart from others is its rarity and specific details that make it highly sought after by collectors. Before we get into its value, let's look at the history of dimes. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, but variations and mint marks can significantly affect their value. So what makes the 2021 P dime so special? There are a few key factors. Some coins are minted with errors, such as double strikes or misaligned designs. These can increase their value exponentially. The 2021 P dime was produced in smaller quantities compared to other years, making them less common in circulation. With the rise of numismatics, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Now, let's talk about how to identify a valuable 2021 P dime. Here are some tips. Always look for the P on the reverse side, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Look closely at the coin for any minting errors. Use a magnifying glass if necessary. The better the condition, especially if it's uncirculated, the more it's worth. Recent sales have shown that certain 2021 P dimes with errors have sold for over $1.5 million at auction. Collectors are on the lookout for these rare finds, driving up demand and prices. Collectors are always eager for unique coins, especially those with minting errors. The excitement around the 2021 P dime is a perfect example of how the market can explode when a rare coin is discovered. So where can you find these coins? Check your pocket change, your piggy bank, or even coins you've collected over the years. You might just have a hidden gem. If you think you've found a valuable 2021 P dime, consider selling it online through auction sites or to local coin dealers. Be sure to get it appraised to understand its true value. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new about the 2021 P Mint Mark dime, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing coin finds. Remember, you might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could make you rethink your spare change. We're talking about the 1989 P Mint Mark dimes. Yes, the ones you might find in your pocket. But hold on, because these coins can be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. Stick around as we uncover why this dime is so special and how you can spot a valuable one. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1989 P dime. The U.S. Mint produced over 1.4 billion dimes that year, but not all of them are created equal. The 1989 P dime was struck in Philadelphia and features the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Now, what sets this coin apart? It's not just about the year, it's about specific features that make certain examples incredibly rare. So, what exactly makes some 1989 P dimes worth up to $1.6 million? The answer lies in a rare minting error, specifically the double die variety. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck more than once, causing certain details to appear doubled. This can happen during the minting process, and it's particularly rare with dimes. Now that we know what makes these dimes special, let's discuss how you can identify a valuable 1989 P dime. On a double die, you might see a noticeable doubling in the numbers. The words Liberty and in God we trust may also show signs of doubling. Ensure it's clear and properly struck. Now, you might be wondering where to find these coins. Many collectors suggest checking through your change jars, old piggy banks, or even coin rolls from your local bank. You might be surprised at what you find. Additionally, online marketplaces and coin shows are great places to look for rare coins, or attend coin shows where you can get opinions from experts, like the professional coin grading service, PCGS, to authenticate and grade your coin. Remember, while not every 1989p dime is going to be worth a fortune, taking the time to examine your coins could lead to unexpected treasures. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting so rewarding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on valuable coins. And if you think you have a rare 1989p dime, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear about your finds. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Who knows, you could be the next person to discover a coin worth $1.6 million. We're diving into the fascinating world of coins, specifically the 1981 mint mark dimes that could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. These coins are not just change, they are potential gold mines. So, if you have some old dimes lying around, keep watching. The 1981 dime was minted at the Denver Mint, and while most of these coins are worth just 10 cents, a few rare varieties can fetch incredible sums at auction. But what makes these specific dimes so valuable? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the features that distinguish the 1981 dimes. Look closely at the mint mark, which is located on the reverse side of the coin. This small d signifies it was minted in Denver. But what sets apart the valuable ones from the rest? Certain 1981 dimes feature striking errors during production, making them extremely rare. For instance, you might find coins with double dies or other minting anomalies. The value significantly increases if the coin is in mint condition. Coins that have never been circulated and still have their original luster can be worth much more. Now, you might be wondering, what are these dimes actually selling for? Well, auction records show that some 1981 dimes with specific errors or in uncirculated condition have sold for upwards of $1.6 million. It's a hot market, especially among collectors looking for rare finds. So how do you spot these valuable dimes in your collection? Here are some tips. Always check for that D mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for double dies or other minting errors. Coins in uncirculated condition will have no wear, scratches, or discoloration. Resources like the Red Book can help you determine the current market value. If you think you have one of these rare dimes, it's time to consider selling. Here are a few options. Local dealers can provide appraisals and offer immediate cash. Platforms like eBay or heritage auctions can help you reach a wider audience. Attend shows to connect with other collectors and potentially get a higher price. So, to all coin enthusiasts out there, keep your eyes peeled for those 1981 dimes. They could be hiding in your change jar or wallet. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. Who knows, your next find could be worth millions. We're diving deep into a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change right now, the 1977 no-mint mark dime. Believe it or not, some of these dimes are worth a staggering $1.7 million. So, stick around as we uncover the details about this rare find. First, let's talk about what makes the 1977 no-mint mark dime so special. Dimes produced in 1977 without a mint mark were struck in Philadelphia, the main mint at that time. Typically, these coins are worth just 10 cents, but a few exceptional pieces have gone on to fetch mind-blowing prices. The U.S. Mint produced over 120 million dimes in 1977, but it's the few that were struck perfectly and have unique characteristics that hold the real value. This rarity is what collectors are after. So, how can you identify a valuable 1977 no-mint mark dime? Here are some key points to look for. The grading of the coin is crucial. Coins in uncirculated condition can significantly increase in value. Look for high-quality details without any wear. Certain error coins, like those with double strikes or unique misprints, can be worth even more. If the coin has a documented history or comes from a notable collection, that can boost its value immensely. Market demand plays a massive role in coin valuation. The rarity combined with demand from collectors creates a perfect storm for pricing. Some dimes have sold at auction for as much as $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. The 1977 no-mint mark dimes that fetch such high prices are usually in pristine condition and often have some unique characteristics. Collectors are always looking for pieces that stand out. If you think you might have a valuable 1977 no-mint mark dime, here's how to sell it. Visit a professional numismatist for an expert opinion. Getting the coin graded by a reputable company can significantly increase its market value. Whether it's an auction, coin show, or online sale, ensure you target the right audience. So there you have it. The 1977 no-mint mark dime is more than just a 10-cent coin. It could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. Remember to check your change. And who knows, you might find something incredible. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Have you ever looked at a dime in your pocket change and thought, this could be worth a fortune? Well, guess what? It might just be. Imagine a simple 2005 Roosevelt dime in your collection being worth a staggering $1.8 million. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the incredible story behind these 2005 mint mark dimes and what makes them so valuable. So, stick around, you won't want to miss a second of this. Before we get into the $1.8 million valuation, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. First introduced in 1946, this coin commemorates President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a major role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. The dime was designed to honor his legacy, and it has been in circulation ever since. But what makes the 2005 Roosevelt dime special? Now, let's talk about that tiny little letter on your coin, the mint mark. If you've got a 2005 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark, that means it was produced at the Denver Mint. Each U.S. mint has its own signature letter, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and that little letter can have a big impact on the coin's value. But why would a dime, especially one made in 2005, be worth such an astronomical amount of money? Well, let's get to the fun part. Here's where it gets interesting. Most dimes from 2005 are worth their face value, 10 cents. But certain rare and special versions of the 2005 dime have shocked collectors by fetching mind-blowing prices. So what are collectors looking for? Let's break it down. Coins with minting mistakes are a huge deal in the collecting world. These could include double strikes, off-center strikes, or die breaks. Coins graded in perfect or near-perfect condition, especially those rated as MS68 or higher by grading services like PCGS or NGC, are highly valuable. Look for oddities like a missing mint mark, unusual markings, or even a rare composition. Coins that haven't been widely circulated, meaning they have minimal wear and tear, are much more desirable. So, if you've got a 2005 dime with any of these characteristics, you could be looking at a huge payday. One such dime, in pristine condition and with a rare minting error, was recently valued at, drum roll please, a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. Alright, now the moment you've all been waiting for. How do you know if you have one of these valuable dimes? Well, first things first, check your dime's condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition are your best bet. Grab a magnifying glass and inspect your coin closely for any errors or unique characteristics. Also, consider getting your dime graded by a professional grading service. This can help you determine its condition and rarity. If your coin comes back with a high grade, you could be sitting on a literal fortune. Did you know? One lucky coin collector discovered a rare 2005 Roosevelt dime with a unique minting error and sold it for $1.8 million at an auction. These types of coins are incredibly rare, but they are out there, and finding one could change your life. It just goes to show that even a simple dime could hold a treasure trove of value. So, whether you're a serious coin collector or just someone who likes to check their pocket change, keep your eyes peeled for that next big find. Here are a few final tips for anyone hoping to score big with their 2005 Roosevelt dime you come across. Don't let a valuable dime slip through your fingers. Stay informed about valuable coin trends and recent sales. To validate and maximize your coin's value. Point 4. Be patient. Coin collecting is a long game, but with persistence, you could uncover a hidden gem. So, could your 2005 dime be worth $1.8 million? You never know until you check. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on valuable coins and how to spot rare finds, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with fellow treasure hunters. And don't forget to drop a comment below. Let us know if you found any rare dimes or have questions about coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and remember, the next time you get some change, it might just be worth a fortune. See you next time.